other question, I led the effort on it. It is when we took this and distilled it down to you either get a vaccine or you lose your job. And thank goodness we did marshal bipartisan support that said that didn't make sense. Supreme Court used that as a cue, in terms of what they did to abrogate that. So in the future, will we heed what the Supreme Court said and that you wouldn't calculate, even though don't disagree that vaccines are an important tool along with therapeutics and preventative? Would you push to do the same thing that we almost did that would have been the second calamity to occur in terms of what it would have cost the economy and probably not benefit, from a result that would have been measurable? Dr. Tabak and then Dr. Fauci.
As you know, the vaccination is the single most effective preventive measure, and so to the extent that the law allows, you would want to continue to.
But would you recommend that we go down that path again, down to 100 employees in a business to where you said either get it or lose your job?
That's a policy call, sir. I don't make those calls.
Dr. Fauci.
Again, it's a policy call. I would hope that we would marshal everybody, both sides of the aisle to get out there and encourage everybody to get vaccinated. And if they did, we wouldn't even have to address that question. I don't like mandating things. I don't like punishing people for not doing something. But I would hope that they would realize if you look at the data, and you just made an appropriate statement, Senator, a moment ago about following the science. If you look at the data of the differences in vaccinated versus unvaccinated people and hospitalizations and death, it's striking what it is. So as a public health person, I would say, why don't we all pull together to get people vaccinated? We wouldn't have to worry about essentially putting what appears to be and is, in fact, a penalty if you don't.
And I think the key to that navigation is pay attention to the data and the science, not the political science.
Right, exactly. Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Rubio.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here.